French Wine Trip. 6 blogueurs européens, un bus, 2 accompagnateurs, une équipe vidéo. Près de 4000 km à travers la France. Un road trip de 10 jours à la découverte de 4 styles de vin français, suivi en live par 100 000 contacts sur les réseaux sociaux.
Welcome everybody to the castle of Kammersack, and if you want we will start to climb to the top of the castle.
Voor mij was het eigenlijk super interessant om eens aan de andere kant van de grens op ontdekkingsreis te kunnen gaan. Om de diversiteit te kunnen zien, de diversiteit van stijlen, van wijnen. Het verschil tussen elke regio die een bepaalde manier heeft. Er bestaat geen beste wijn. Wat is een beste wijn? Wat is de beste wijnregio? Die is er niet. Dat is voor iedereen persoonlijk. En dat merk je ook hier.
The field that you can see surrounded by the wall here.
When you're visiting the French vineyards, what you realize pretty fast is that the nature and the authentic environment will have a real impact on the product and on the wines you will find in your glass. And it's something we noticed when tasting the wines.
It's exceptionally made with great pinot.
Well, I didn't know France very well. I knew it mostly from vacations from my childhood, and it was a very good opportunity for me to come back and, with all my wine knowledge, really explore the various regions and the various wine styles that exist in this country. For me, there's no such thing as wine by itself. Wine is always best to be consumed with food. A wine can really enhance a dish and vice versa. So that's, for me here in France, of course, that was an added value, that the food is so amazing.
It's soft, but with character. So have you enjoyed what we've tasted?
Not at all.
Not at all? Okay, so we start again.
Toute l'idée de notre voyage, c'était d'être dans une ambiance en mouvement perpétuel. On est dans l'ambiance road trip, road movie, donc on s'attarde jamais trop longtemps à un endroit. On n'arrête pas d'accumuler des nouvelles découvertes, des nouveaux paysages, des nouvelles façons de faire, d'approcher le vin. Et pour ça, le bus était parfait. Ça nous a permis d'aller vraiment en sillonnant à travers les vignes, à travers les petites routes et les petits chemins, jusqu'à des endroits rares qu'on n'aurait pas découvert autrement. Si ce n'est, précisons-le, quand on était à vélo dans les vignes, ça c'est sans doute encore la meilleure solution. Tu rencontres un vigneron qui a un petit domaine familial de 5-6 hectares, il le vit avec ses tripes au jour le jour. Il y en a combien qui nous ont dit « j'ai le plus beau métier du monde » et je crois qu'ils le pensent sincèrement quand ils le disent. Pourtant, ils se lèvent tôt, ils travaillent dur, beaucoup d'entre eux ne sont pas riches, mais ils mettent vraiment tout ce qu'ils ont dans les tripes dans ce produit et ils en sont fiers et ils ont du plaisir à le partager. C'est vraiment un produit dans lequel il y a la terre, il y a la météo, il y a les variétés de raisins et puis il y a le travail des hommes qui fait la différence.
Après 112 km, prenez la sortie 4 en direction de Bordeaux-Centre.
Quand on arrive dans le Bordelais, on peut y aller parfois avec des clichés, des souvenirs de grands vins élégants, prestigieux, qu'on n'oserait pas ouvrir tous les jours. Quand on arrive là, en fait, on se rend compte qu'il y a vraiment une diversité de vins qui permet de les approcher un peu dans un esprit décalé et fun. Et ces vins, on les déguste soit à l'apéro, mais aussi dans des moments d'accord mets-vins, avec de la cuisine moderne, du finger food, des ambiances décalées et fun.
Cabernet, this is definitely the skeleton of a wine. In the Merlot, you have all the roundness and fruity aroma.
We had the possibility to visit the local wine school, learning more about how they filter their wines and how they blend their wines. We also had the opportunity to try to blend wines ourselves.
If you agree, you are going to do your blends. I suggest you to try to do really different things. Try and really play, because we play when we do that.
When I connected wine before, to me it was something old. My parents drink wine, my grandparents drink wine. Now, after 4 days traveling through France, I get a connection to not only the people, but also the wine. And I really enjoy sharing. And the word sharing can also be translated into the web. What we're actually doing here, we are sharing our experiences live, and the response is incredible.
Everyone is sitting with their phone or their computer, writing and trying to prepare the next update. And it's really cool to be around people that are that dedicated and ambitious.
On s'adapte au marché, mais
Quand on écrit des bouquins, on a tendance à écrire des pages et des pages et des pages pour exprimer une idée. Avec Internet, tout va vite, c'est instantané. Il faut économiser les mots, il faut éviter les phrases inutiles. Il ne faut pas avoir peur de parler simplement des choses et dans l'instantané. Donc on était sur Twitter, sur Facebook, sur Instagram. Et ce qui se passe, c'est qu'à chaque étape, on profite des réactions des gens qui nous suivent. Et il y a une conversation en direct à partir des vignes vers nos différents pays qui s'est installée.
I try to deliver my mood, like how I was feeling while traveling, let's say, through Bordeaux, which was a beautiful sunset, a beautiful romantic atmosphere. I was feeling very well.
So I'm going to serve your wine blind, and you're going to decide between you where you think it's from or what grape variety it is.
Cannot be the Loire, but it could be Jura, Alsace.
Last night we had a couple of wines together, just as friends, like friends that only met 4 days ago. We really had a great time, and we connected. We connected personally, without the internet, with a good wine. And that's what I'm trying to bring across as a message, is that a wine doesn't have to be old-fashioned. It can be shared at any given time with anybody.
French wine trip!
During the French wine trip, we've been, visiting at high speed, tasting many wines, working hard, and it's true that we've been tasting like more than hundreds of wines, visiting 10, 20, 30 wineries. But from time to time, we needed to take a break, relax, be together, and share our experiences. And when it's about being together, sharing nice products, there's nothing better than French wines, and that's what we did. You can think of a barbecue, a late evening drink, a conversation with the two of you, just sharing ideas about who you really are and what you like. That's what we did with those wines.
We've been a bit unfortunate with the weather in the whole of Europe. It's been raining a lot. But finally there was a beautiful day and we were all seated at a winery at a long table under the trees having incredible Mediterranean food. And for me that was one of the best moments, to be sharing that food and those beautiful wines together and really enjoying. And it's a savoir-vivre, so like the French say, it's really knowing how to live well. And I think that moment really embodied that particular expression. So that was for me one of the best moments.
La France, peut-être plus que toute autre région viticole dans le monde, propose des vins qui paraissent élégants, raffinés, subtils. Ces vins sont le fruit du travail des hommes, de l'intelligence des hommes, du terroir, du climat et souvent de beaucoup de patience. Un vin a besoin de temps pour s'ouvrir et pour s'exprimer. Et ces vins uniques, on va les savourer dans des moments uniques, des naissances, des mariages, des anniversaires, des réussites dans la vie. Et on les trouvera dans toutes les régions viticoles de France.
So wine sometimes it's still a little bit intimidating for people. But we, as wine bloggers, we are all young people, and we're using social media to communicate. And it's really been interesting because our group was very diverse. Some people didn't have any wine knowledge, and others a little bit more. And we've been talking about the wine. For them, it's been a steep learning curve. But in their communication, they still demystify wine, and they are talking about wine as if it's more of a fun, a really approachable thing, something that you can enjoy and that you shouldn't be afraid of.
It's a very feminine style of Pinot Noir. It's never big, never extracted, never full-bodied. It's always very, very delicate and elegant. And in Royaume Uni, we feel home because we have...
We're all pretty similar when it comes to drinking wine. And actually, you know, that's one of the good things about wine. We all drink in the same way, really. And so the stuff I do online it's for all drinkers, really. It's for people that are really into wine and know a lot about wine, but it's also for people who are maybe just starting to get into it, really. For me, you know, it's not a difference between the consumer and the professional. You know, we're all drinkers, so I write for drinkers.
Then you have all information about the vinification, vignettes, and all the videos.
I think as long as I can keep helping other people get into wine and get more out of wine, then that's what makes me happy. So yeah, as long as I can keep doing that, then that's all good.
I didn't know anything about wine. I didn't understand how different it could be. Different styles, different types of wine, and different moods for each wine. And different wines for each mood.
And he stayed on the fine leaf during a year.